Hello, my name is Jemmy, and today I am going to be giving you a brief overview of week one of AI Builder Student. And so I'm going to be continuing off the update on Foodie Duty. And Foodie Duty, if you didn't know, is let me take off my headphones. Is my AI model. It's about to be it's about classifying 50 different Thai foods, and then it's going to tell the um, categories of the Thai food, the name of the Thai food, the spiciness, the calories, and the ingredients. So yeah, Foodie Duty is an AI model that we are in the process of making. I am in the process of making right now. But basically, I could say we because it's with the mentors and everything. So yeah, so that's Foodie Duty. And now, as I was saying earlier, we have 50 of the most popular Thai dishes. So here is a list of them. If you're not Thai, you probably can't read them. But yeah, basically, this is what we're gonna do. We got these from CNN Travel as the top the top 50 most popular Thai dishes. And yeah, that is for the Thai dishes. Now I am going to show you really quick just the files of when I download it, what it looks like. Basically, I'm just going to say first that I got most of it done already, almost all 50, or I'm about to get all 50. I'm very close to being done. And so up here, for our first one, I'm going to show you what it looks like without cleaning. So this is using our web scrapping or image scrapping program that I created, and it's basically kind of clean, I could say, but some of them aren't too clean, as I said last video. So we had to clean them up by ourselves, and then this file is of a different one, but this is of a cleaned file. Oh no, not this one. Well, yeah, basically, like, some of them are still uncleaned, but I forgot where the clean file was. I think I saved it somewhere else. But basically, we cleaned them and then we saved them into a different file. And as you can see, this one, the cashew stir-fried chicken with cashew nuts, there is 910 items. But when we clean them, we get like 100 plus images. So we had to do other stuff in order to get to 300 images. So yeah, that is how we get our data set. Now I'm going to show you next is called Photoshop Batch. This is basically to resize the images into a certain how do you call it, certain size dimension. So currently all these are all different. See, 474, 300 by 300, 474 by 474. And as you can see, some of them are mostly the same, 474, which is great. But as you can see, this one was 300 by 300, and this one was 474 by 592. So some of them are different than others, which will not really work in our model. So what we are going to do right now is called Photoshop Bash. And then this is to resize a lot of images into one image, okay? And I mean one size. So let's, I'm just going to close Photoshop really quick because I want to start fresh with you guys. So Photoshop and task. Okay, that's Task Manager if you didn't know. Okay, now let's go into Photoshop, shall we? So open up Photoshop. You can search it up, Photoshop. If you didn't download it yet, go to your cloud in here, Creative Cloud, and then click on it, and then click download on Photoshop. But then if you have it, go into your search bar and just search up Photoshop, click open, wait for a bit, and you should be in. Okay, wait a second. Okay, now there we are. Once you're in this page, what you want to do now is click create new. Okay, and then it doesn't matter what you create here, just click create. Okay, and now this blank surface you don't need to use at all. You could just close it, but just go grab an image first. So you should have a file of images ready to go. I will use this one, and I will convert it to, um, I will convert it so that all of it will be 244. So just grab the first image in the list and make sure it's not 244. If it is, then choose the second one. So grab it, go into here, and then just on this bar over here where your file project is at, just paste it in. Okay, and now you would have a canvas that is fit perfectly for your dish or picture. Now you could close this one, and now you only have this one. Great. So what we want to do now is we want to click on Window, click Actions, and you could put this down a little bit so you could see. And then I already did a lot. I experimented with it a lot until I got like the best one. So create a new file with this icon right here, and then name it as whatever you want. So I'll just name it as Resize. I created 4 already, so this would be number 4 because it counted from 0. Click OK, and you could name it like just Resize, and then click here, which is create new action. Then what you're gonna do is you're going to set this as 224 pixels. That's how much I'm going to do by 224 pixels by 224 pixels. You can change it to whatever you want. Then click record, and now it's recording whatever is on the screen. So what we want to do now is we want to go to image. Okay, then we're going to go to image size, and then we're going to click over here. This is really important. Click unlink over here, then switch these to pixels, and now write in your pixels that you want, 224 by 224, and over here should be changed in order, instead of original state to custom, and your link should be off. Now what we do is we click OK. Perfect. Okay, now we're going to click File, Save As, and then you could save into your computer. And it honestly doesn't matter where you save it, so I'll just save in my data D, and then just hit save, and just mine already exists, but it doesn't matter. Okay, now for here, set the quality as 10, and click OK. Okay, now what we want to do is we want to click right here, stop recording. Okay, now we're going to automate this. So File, Automate, Batch. Okay, and now there's really confusing thing that pops up. So what I want you to do is I want you to select folder. Okay, over here is folder, and over here is also folder, and then click on your source. This is where you're going to grab all the images from, so the file that you stored the images. So let me go in. So ours, what was ours? Let me go check. 1 second. Okay, there. So now we're in our file, and now what we're going to do is we're going to grab our stir-fried chicken with cashew nuts. Don't be worried if say no items match your thing. It's searching for folders right now. Click select folder. Click these 2 buttons right here, suppress file, open option, dialogues, and suppress color profile warnings. Click them, and then now choose your destination, so where it goes at. So we're going to put it into a new file. So click right, new folder, Resize images, like so. And oh wait, no, I don't want to replace it. I'll just rename it to Resized images. Sorry, voice crack. But without the space. So like so, and then now we just click select folder, and what we want to do is we want to take this override action and just click OK. And now change this second thing to none, and change the third one to extension. But this is all lowercase extension, not the uppercase one. Now in here we're going to type in _224 or your pixels to put in after the name. So once here we are basically done, and we could just hit OK. Okay, now it will start doing this thing. Don't be worried, it's just automating. You could even go into your files and then go into check your files. Let me go see what mine is really quick. Uh, okay, so this is it. And now you can see that all of these images are coming in from Photoshop, right? Let me go back, Photoshop. Oh, well, like as you can see. And if I check the dimension, it's 224 by 224, okay? 224 by 224, 224 by 224. Yeah, and basically this is how you batch Photoshop, or you could call it batch resize in Photoshop. So pretend, okay, like pretend you like, oh no, I want not to do this anymore or something. Like something occurred, like an error, and then what you could do is search up in your taskbar or search bar task manager, like so. Click open, and this is gonna crash Photoshop. Click on Photoshop and task, and there we go. Now you'll stop getting all these images. So yeah, there you have it. This is batch resize with Photoshop. Okay, so now for our uh okay, so now after Photoshop, I will explain to you my meeting, not explain, but I'll give you a overview of my meeting yesterday with my mentors. And so basically what happened was they taught us about Fast AI lesson 1 first, and then they taught us well, they didn't really taught, we separated into our own rooms, right? So I went to this classroom, so we separated into our own rooms, into our groups, and then basically then they just asked us about how our project was going, and if there was any problems with our project that they could help with, and any recommendations they can give us. So yeah, that was yesterday's lesson basically. And yeah, nothing much, but our project is coming along. So yeah, bye.